What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your host, That Guy, Nerdy G. Welcome to Oh, That's Random Podcast. This is the podcast where we explore the extraordinary and ordinary, and it's no different. Okay, it's no different today. We're going to take a little time, and we are going to do that. First of all, let's get all this out the way. If this is your first time here, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for finding out what the hype is all about. Find out who this guy Nerdy is and why he keeps talking, because that's what I do. I talk. I'm a nerdy person. So tune in. I'm glad that you're here. Like, subscribe, share. Keep commenting under the post. I appreciate it. I love talking back and forth with you guys. So let's keep that up. Let's keep that going. If you're watching on YouTube, like I say, like, subscribe, share. The best way to support us here, because I gotta say this, right? But the best way to support us here at Nerdy's Umbrella, it's more than me. But the best way to support us to keep this content coming out, keep this content coming in, of course, sets and all of that stuff to get it going and make it bigger than what it is. Go grab you some of this nerdy merch, right? I'm donning one of our graffiti nerdy shirts right now. We about that life. nerdygshop.fourthwall.com. We have tons of merchandise over there that you can see. Check it out, buy the collections and all of that good old stuff, and we'll just go from there. So listen, you tuned into a good one today. This is something that I believe that everybody can relate to. If you can't relate to it, I might be talking directly to you. You may be that person, okay? You may be that person. And if you're that person, then you have an opportunity today to turn it around. Yeah, I'm giving you an opportunity to turn it around. The choice is yours, my friend. The choice is yours. Nerdy, what you talking about? You know it's random. It's always something that's going to pique my interest, make me go where I go, how I go, in the only way that I know how to do it. So today we're talking about your circle of friends that you have, or the circle of friends that you may be a part of. Yeah. Circle of friends, circle of trust, maybe. Because not everybody's in the same circle of trust. That I've learned. Just because we're all friends, and we gotta define friends. Because there's coworker friends, there's your friends that you grew with, and then those are the people. Then there's those people that want to be your friends, but in reality, let's be honest, they're your associates. They're people that you keep them around, but you won't share any of your deepest, darkest secrets with. It's totally fine. Everybody knows that. Like you shouldn't share your secrets with everybody. You shouldn't give everybody information about you, because information is a dangerous tool. It shouldn't be looked at as that way, but the thing is, you can come up with something so cool, and once it falls into the wrong hands, we already know what's next. Some of us get off on that. Some of us like that. I don't king shame. If that's your thing, go ahead, do your thing. Yeah, okay. But the circle of friends, and no shade, but if you like shade, this might be to you, and it's totally fine. It's cool. I'm okay with it. This is on you. If you're hearing this and you feel like I'm a preacher and I'm talking to you, then hey, it is what it is. But let's talk about a circle of friends, not just and we want to think about this, and I want to try to hit this from a couple standpoints, but of course, I want to hit this from a couple points. So let's talk about you and the people that you have around you first. Let's talk about that. All right. And of course, if you have a great circle of friends, all your friends should be different. You should have the wise friend. You should have the hoe friend. You should have the, let me rephrase that, not hoe friend, but you should have the friend who doesn't make all the right choices, or just seems like they're enjoying life and they'll worry about the consequences later. You should have a friend that is wound tight, and then you should have that friend that is wound tight. If you don't have any of those friends that you feel, you may be one of those. Okay, you may be one of those, and it's fine. But you all have to blend well. Now, I understand that some people have a friend circle group, but they're not truly a circle. They're all individuals that are separate. I come and talk to this person about relationships because this person has a awesome, in your opinion, an awesome outlook on relationships because they've fought through the ringer. They've not had they've been in toxic relationships. They've been in positive relationships. They've been in just your regular old fling a thing about that. They are well versed and well experienced in the relationship area, and that's why you call them for that. But that person doesn't hang out with your friend who just make any kind of decision that they want to. They don't hang out with them because why would we do that? Oh my God, why would we do that? Um, and this is something that I had to learn early on when I was growing up. And I know I had a group of friends that were more suburban. I'm gonna use that word. They were more suburban. They were more on the yeah, yeah type of tip. And then I had the people that I grew with. And one day I tried to mix that group. I tried to mix that group where these folks over here listen to Maroon 5 and these folks over here listen to Gucci Mane. And man, say man, say man, it was a shit show. That's the best way for me to say it. It was a shit show. The best way that you can the best way that you can explain it is just that it was a shit show. Trying to merge those two groups just didn't bode well. It was a lot of awkwardness. The suburban kids tried to show like, hey, we can all be cool. We bought some drinks, and then it's like you buy them drinks, you don't drink, you don't finish the drink that you order. Like, yo, you just wasted somebody money. And then like, hey, we feel out of place. Like, I feel like karaoke is a place where everybody can be brought together. If you agree and you're watching this on YouTube, put that in the comment section. Like, who doesn't like karaoke and who doesn't think that karaoke can't bring people together? I mean, it's karaoke, for God's sake. It's music. It's you, unless you in Tennessee, Knoxville, and Nashville to be exact. When I was out there, they did karaoke. Everybody could sing. I was a little intimidated. I still went up there and did my thing. But all of them folks out there can sing. But for us regular folk that's not in Tennessee, it is like it's like a bridge. Like karaoke is like a bridge that brings people together. And if you can sing and y'all have some songs that y'all might like together, that can start a wonderful relationship or something type of ship just through music. But it didn't work that night. And I had to explain to my friends who like Gucci Mane, and then I had to explain to my friends who liked Maroon 5 that there was a difference I was unaware of. And I apologize because, and when I say I apologize, I was more like, my bad. I didn't know it was gonna go down like that. My bad. That was the extent of my apology. My bad. And yeah, I was a little perturbed with my Gucci Mane friends because they were out of their comfort zone. And sometimes in your friend circle group, your friends, yeah, we of course we know in order for us to get better, we do have to get uncomfortable at times, and we do have to get uncomfortable at times, but we should be able to balance that out and be able to tackle any situation that may come. And blending your circle group, I think it makes it better for the dynamics, right? Because if you guys all can talk together and feel free, you don't feel like you have to go do 101 ISO here, 101 ISO there, 101 ISO there. That could be exhausting in itself. So what we want to do is we would want to be in a position to where we can have us all come out to, I don't know, the Applebee's, the Cheddars, or wherever it is, Hula Hands, whatever y'all like. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And have that conversation and just kind of like everybody get to know each other and learn from each other, build from each other, because maybe that circle, maybe this circle that you have, this individualized circle that you have that's not truly a circle. It's more like I don't know, a square, maybe points, you know what I'm saying, triangle or something like that. One of them octagons. I don't know. It just depends on how many you have. So that you guys can, help one another. I think the the consensus of life is to help one another, and by helping one another, the best thing to do is just that, right? We have to put ourselves in situations to where we can want, be able to learn from someone else. We have to be open to that, because you can have all the wisdom in the world and have one friend. What does that do for you as growth? What does that do for you in social situations? Are you that awkwardly social person where it's like, oh my god, she's looking at me, oh my god, oh my god, no, right? If you're that guy or woman, it's okay. Listen, come out of your shell. It's okay. It's fine. Um, but I think you have to be curious. You have to be aware of who is in your circle, who you let into your circle. Some people feel like they need a big circle, but I don't think if you I think if you have a big circle, it's not truly it's a circle, but how effective is that circle? I get that, sometimes some people need to go to multiple people to have multiple opinions. But if you keep going and asking opinion after opinion after opinion after opinion after opinion, what is your true thought? What is your true decision? What are you thinking? Because you've heard everybody else's thoughts multiple times over and over again. Me personally, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how nerdy does something. I'm an Aquarian. Let's put that out there. So if you know anything about an Aquarian like myself, we overthink. And when you think we're done overthinking, we think some more. That's just what we do. That's nerdy, right? I see every aspect. I see every side. I bounce left to right, right to left, up, down. Jose press start. All of that good old stuff. And then I'm still not satisfied. So within my circle group, which is small, I'll ask a question, or I'll throw whatever scenario, whatever it is out there, and I'll see if my circle has a different opinion. I'm not going to pose it to them as if I'm looking for an answer. I'm just going to see with them. He put this out there. I hear their thought processes. I hear their opinions, and maybe I missed something. But if I did miss something, and the consensus is, it is what I thought it was. Okay, cool. I did a good job, because now my thought process allowed me to think just like each one of these individuals that are totally different, come from different backgrounds, but at the same time, I was still able to execute and get to where I felt that I needed to be without overdoing it, without overthinking and saying, okay, well, these five didn't give me what I need. I need to go search for some more. I'm not going to become obsessed with that. But also in that, we have a positive conversation. Everybody kind of gets an understanding of how others think, but at the same time, right? Um, it's like camaraderie, right? Because everybody got to learn in that situation. Possibly everybody probably sparked a thought that they didn't think before, or they heard something that they probably never heard before, and that's okay. That is 100% okay. I feel that without a circle of friends, whether it be built up by family, whether it be built up by friendships, or people that you grew up with, or people that you are meeting and they just have this aura, this feeling of, hey, we can do this, right? Your circle doesn't have to be bound to just family or people that you grew up with. You can meet people today and add them into your circle if you see fit. Not telling you how to run your circle, but at the same time, your circle shouldn't be a group of yes people. They shouldn't all have the same mindset. They should all bring something different to the table and be able to uh, be versatile, right? They should be able to learn, want to have a growth mindset, and be open to things that they haven't been open to before. And I think that is it's totally fine. That's I think that's acceptable. I think that's fair to say. I'm gonna say that. I do feel like without my circle that I would lose control. There has been a time where I have lost control with your friend circle. I think outside of your family, those who keep you grounded, your friend group, your circle of trust. Your circle of trust keeps you grounded. They keep you here. Sometimes if they're not there and you're having thoughts or whatever the case, whether you're going through something with your mental and nobody's there, looking around and feeling like you don't have anybody, that can be life threatening. That can be life ending. And that's not what we want. And when you're choosing your circle of friends, you want to make sure that your friends are going to be there for you as just as much. If you feel like you're the one that's always showing up for them and they never show up for you, you might want to reevaluate your circle. It's a give and take in friendship or any ship that you have, partnership, kinship, relationship, anything that ends with a ship. It's a give and take, okay? And we just want to make sure you just want to make sure that you're putting yourself in the best ship situation, especially when it comes to your friendship circle, because that is going to be the thing that helps you to get through a lot in life. That's going to be the things that actually helps propel you to a new level. Let's talk about work friend circle, right? My work friend circle, in my opinion, on my day job, my work friend circle that I started with, I owe it to them to say that, hey, y'all helped me to achieve things faster, move up in the company faster than I was anticipating. When I got turned down for one job, they were more upset than I was. I am a very patient man, and I understand that when it's my time, it's my time. What's meant for me is what's meant for me. Them, not so much. They was like, nah, you the better choice. We all know it. We all stand behind you. But that love that they were given, that we rooting for you, that we rock with you, we down for you. We know what you can do. We know what your skill set is. That feels good. That helps. That helped me to keep going. That allowed me not to get into my head and start to doubt myself. Because when you have a circle of friends, whether they're work circle, personal circle, wherever circle you want to put them in. Remember when T-Mobile used to do the circle thing, and they like, hey, or was it Sprint where, hey, you got everybody in your circle, blah blah blah. That neither here nor there. But whatever it is, you have to think about it as like, wow, like they kept me from going off. They kept me calm. The fact that I saw that these people believed in me, I knew I was okay. And sometimes that's all you need is you need one or two people to believe in you. And once you see that those people believe in you, it goes a long way. Even if you're having a bad day and you tell that person and that person like, yo, I'm just gonna get on the phone with you and I'm just gonna talk to you. I can't do nothing financially. I can't do nothing physically for you, but what I can do is I can be an ear for you. I can do my best to try to take your mind off of this. That right there, that circle, that helps people to keep it going. Do I believe that everybody needs a friend circle group? Yes, whether it's work, however you pick your circle, you need to have one. It needs to be diverse. It needs to be made up of people that are not like you. It needs to be something that you guys one are going to hold each other accountable. It doesn't need to be the octagon, the square, the triangle, because what you want to do is you want to bring them together. You want everybody to learn. You want everybody to win. Your friends should be able to hang around with one another, but that's not always the case because some people are just stuck where they're at. And if those people are stuck where they're at and you're okay with them being there, then yeah, you put them in that square, that triangle, that octagon, or whatever the case may be. And then within that, you still do have a circle who can come together where y'all still my friends. Y'all just on the square. Y'all not my circle, but y'all my square. Y'all like the square outside of my circle, but because y'all can't, even though y'all are welcome into the circle, y'all just can't come in to the circle because y'all outside on that square and y'all just don't want to conform. Y'all don't want to. Y'all not ready to grow. Y'all not ready to be around other people because we don't we don't want to get the chance to know them. Because how long you been around? Oh, you been around 3 months? You got to put some years in. Now, some friends are like that, okay? And you friends that are aggressively like, we don't know how listen, trust your friend. If they make good judgment, okay? They're a good judge of people. Let them be a good judge of people. If they aren't, don't be so hard on them. Let them try, because they are just a friend who gives people second chances. And sometimes that is needed. We need to see those people, those different people who can show, hey, yes, you're a fuck up. Yes, you're not the greatest. Yes, it is tough being around you, but guess what? I'm going to give you a second chance. I'm going to not turn you away like everybody else has done in your life. I'm going to be here and I'm going to do my best to be your friend the best way I know how to be. And even if you fuck that up, I'm going to give you one more chance. Not going to bring you into my friend circle group, even though some of them try, and you can't blame them for trying. They don't know no better, but that's where the real circle, get them together. You get them together real quick. But y'all don't have to be so intense about it, because I know some of y'all just be like, kill you for it. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But embrace your circles. Understand who your circle is. Understand that they need to be different. Understand that they need to be in a growth mindset. They need to bring something to the table. It's a give and take. If you're always giving, then that's not the circle that you need to be in. If they're always taking, or if you are always taking from somebody and you're never giving anything to them, you need to reevaluate yourself. You need to look and say, hey, do I need to do work on myself? Maybe you do. Look inward. Look inward to yourself. Like I tell you guys, I say it on here all the time. Take 2 minutes in the morning. Look at yourself in the mirror while you're brushing your teeth. Hey, I know probably about 78% of y'all out there have dirty mirrors, but clean it up. Look at yourself in the eyes, brush your teeth, talk to yourself. Let yourself know that, hey, this is what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to be better at it, and live with it. Then again at nighttime, which I know probably about 83% of y'all don't brush y'all teeth before y'all go to bed. But if you do, go in there. Hopefully the mirror is still clean. Brush their teeth. 2 minutes. Look at yourself and say, this is what I accomplished today. I know I said this morning, but here's what I accomplished, and here's what I tried to do. Or this is how I kept this in the forefront. If you didn't do any of those things, it's okay, because guess what? This is a conversation only between you and the man in the mirror, or the person in the mirror, and you can try again tomorrow if you choose to. The choice is yours, but we always need to look inward if we're only always taking, because we feel like, sometimes in some instances we can give so much that the moment where we do, or the moment that we're in a position to take, we don't know how to stop taking, and that's crazy. But I'm not going to be the dead horse about these friendship circles, the circle of friends, however you want to call it, friends. How many of us have them? We want to go where everybody knows our name, not really. Are you Joey? Are you Rachel? Are you Ross? Are you Chandler? R.I.P. Are you Lisa? I mean, not Lisa, Phoebe. I'm sorry, Lisa. I'm one with her real name, Lisa Kudrow. So for my ethnic people who haven't watched Friends, are you Hakeem? Are you Moesha? Are you Countess? I can't remember. I can't remember what her name was. Countess Vaughn on Moesha. If that's too old for you, where can I go to? Who are you? Pick one of them characters on Power. I don't know. I didn't really watch that. Sorry, 50. I like the stuff that you put out, but Power was just one I haven't gotten around to. But know who you are in your friend circle and embrace it. Make sure that they all know. Listen, we finna get into a little music, okay? We're going to lose control for a little bit. YouTube, y'all know y'all not getting this, but if you do want to hear the song, please just slide on over there to the DSP, play the podcast again, because why not? I mean, hey, I'm here. I'm that guy, Nerdy. I'm in your ear, and I'm hoping that you are receiving what I'm putting down. So, YouTube, y'all sit tight and let me go ahead and play today's song. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And listen, Lose Control, Teddy Swims, that's my guy. Been watching him since he's been doing covers. That guy is on the come up. He's been on the come up. Love to see. Pause, I think. But yeah, don't get lost in your friend circles. Don't keep them close. Don't lose control of yourself. Always have somebody there. Mental health is important, ladies and gentlemen. Having friends, having somebody that you can run and talk to, not necessarily a therapist, but having that good close friend circle or circle of friends, however you want to call it. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Like I said, I'm not gonna be the dead horse. Listen, if you made it this far in the show, I want to appreciate you. I want to thank you. Listen, this is your guy, that guy, Nerdy G. This is where we That's Random Podcast, where we take a little time to explore the extraordinary and ordinary. Hopefully, I did that for you guys today the best way that I could. Listen, to support Nerdy's umbrella here. The way that we do that is go get some of that merch. I'm donning some right now. This is the Nerdy's umbrella graffiti shirt. It is kind of fly. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know, I designed that myself. You know what I'm saying? I got a little something in me, a little artistic vibe or whatever the case may be. But I appreciate y'all. Let's do this again. Keep coming back. Let's make this thing grow. Nerdy's umbrella. That's Random Podcast. Until next time, I'm out.